Hi, Taurus. Welcome. Thank you for joining me. This is Read the Signs with Roxy. We out here, we outside in nature. Tuning in for the Taurus Collective. Alright, Taurus. Okay, so I was going through the signs, fire signs, water signs, because I feel like going through elemental is kind of, I think we'll go through the signs like a clock. Let's go through Aries. I just did Aries. We're gonna move next into Taurus. So Taurus, thank you so much for being here with me. Thank you so much for joining. This is a general read, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Okay. Alright, so I think I'm gonna start with, let's go ahead and start with Gaia. Let's see what the Gaia Tarot wants to tell us. Alright, for Taurus. Cut it 3 times. This is what the current situation is. This is going to be our advice. Ooh, gosh. This is going to be our what to avoid. And this is going to be our likely outcome, Taurus. Oh, we have the Hermit in the reverse and the underdeck. Whew. Alright, Taurus. What the heck is going on here? This is weird. Let's see, your advice is the Divine Lead card. It's the Devil card, I believe. Yeah, that's a Devil card. Okay, so your advice is the Devil card. So you have the Page of Air as what to avoid. The Child of Fire. Taurus, what in the God's name? Okay, Taurus. 6 of Water. That could be 6 months. Let's see. Sorry, let's clarify it. Let's clarify some of this first, because I do see in your current energies you have and in your guidance you have the Child, which is going to be Page energy, which is like beginner, kind of like very playful. Okay, so for the Child of Fire we have the 7 of Pentacles coming through in the reverse. What do we have for the Child of Air? What clarification do we have for the Child of Air, Spirit? Oh, the Empress wants to know. So the Child of Fire is clarified by the 7 of Pentacles, which is like, it's the World card in the reverse as well. Let's see, what to avoid. The World card in reverse. Okay, let's keep going. This Bindweed card. What clarification do we have for the Bindweed? Okay, for the 6 of Water, what do we have for clarification? For Taurus, for the 6 of Water, what clarification do we have? For the 6 of Water. Whoa, these cards are like almost coming out. Okay. Okay, so ooh, Wheel of Fortune. A lot of reversals. Alright, Taurus, let's get into this. Let's try to understand what in the God's name is going on here. Your energy is a little bit crazy, Taurus. Let's read. Let's go. Let's refer to the book, because Child of Fire. Let's look. I mean, I will tell you intuitively what I'm picking up, but first I would like to read. So child energies pages, which is learning, wondering, and beginning. So you have the two children here, okay? And you have more children here in the background. Okay, so Child of Fire. The Child of Fire is inspired and ready to make something happen. It's time to try something new. His enthusiasm makes him a joy to be around, and his eagerness to take chances is contagious. This person probably learns best by doing and thinking. Why not go for it? There's a lot of laughter and playfulness coming into his life right now. Okay. I find my center when I connect to my body and the natural world. So this is in your current energy, okay? It's like you're feeling this like wonderment towards like about your creations, or the possibilities about your manifestations, okay? You're like, what is fire? What is this, what is this, you guys are able to see this. Let me move this up a little. Like, what does the, what do my manifestations look like is what I'm feeling, okay? Okay. Sorry, let's see. I jump at a new opportunity. Yeah, that's your affirmation. I jump at a new opportunity. So I'm feeling with this Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. I do feel as though let's put this up. Okay, so sorry about that. So the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. See, yeah, so I feel like there is a passivity. You see how he's like waiting? He's kind of almost leaning on his wand, which is his creation. And it's kind of like he's waiting on this this grounding effect to happen through his fire. But instead of waiting like this, on top, like, very passive energy with your wand, why not be curious and creative with your with that wand, instead of just kind of leaning on what you've always done, if that makes sense, okay? So moving into bindweed, let's read bindweed in the reverse. Is like, I think it's like, oh no, I'm sorry, bindweed in the upright, which is the devil card. Let's see. Alright, Taurus. Ask yourself what holds you in bondage. What in your life or around you takes more? Wow, look at the sirens in this reading as well. Like right when I'm reading this bindweed card, okay? Like I always feel like the sirens come through when it's a very important message. What in your life or around you takes more than its fair share of attention, energy, and life force? What are the roots of despair? What lies are being told and believed? Bindweed warns that someone is playing power games, resulting in domination and control. Awareness is needed. Ignorance leads to the fear of the unknown. The inability to love leads to isolation and depression. When addictions, whether they are drugs, sugar, alcohol, TV, shopping, or any other drug of choice runs loose in our lives, they create chaos. Immediate action is called for in order to restore balance. Okay. Okay. So I bring my life back into balance by breaking free of the fears that keep me trapped. So the fact that you have this Four of Pentacles energy here, I mean Taurus, like look how many pentacles that you have here. So also, if you step back from this a little, the Wheel of Fortune energy, which is the major arcana, as well as the wheel, I mean the world. So you look at these cards, and they're both in the reverse. So it seems like you may be experiencing a turning of the wheel where the universe is asking you to release control, okay? Because this guy can't really, it's like the earth is asking you to do a cartwheel, and how can you possibly do a cartwheel and turn when you're literally being held down by everything that you used to be or everything that you used to have? So the Wheel of Fortune is letting you know, like, yeah, you might feel a little bit bound, or you might feel like your addictions or whatever else is keeping you out of balance, but with this being in what you need to embody is taking in the awareness that you have these underlying addictions that are causing you to continue the same cycle, okay? Continuing to cling onto what you have, okay? So we're gonna move into what you want to avoid, which is the Child of Air, which is, it's so weird that these two were split in this way. It's like what you need to do and then what you want to avoid, which it seems backwards to me, but that's the way that it came out. So let's see what Child of Air has for us. Child of Air. Alright. Try to lighten this up a little bit because this energy is a little heavy, Taurus. Guys. Child. Yeah, so Child of Air. Alright. The Child of Air brings fresh insight to old situations in a light-hearted or whimsical way. Someone is very curious and may begin a new course of study or explore new points of view. She is a sponge for soaking up new information, and her mind is sharp, alert, alive. She has discovered the secret of staying in the present moment, or perhaps it has discovered her. Okay, so in the Resistance, which we kind of got in the Resistance, someone is afraid to explore new ideas or make changes, perhaps because of critical voices. It's time to banish those negative voices and replace them with positive attitudes and affirmations. Let the imagination soar. If we can envision it, we can be it. I learn new things by keeping an open mind. So yeah, I think that's what this World card is trying to say here. Like, the World card is trying to say that you're open, because that the way that you have this energy of like circular, like it's like I am open to receive inspiration and guidance from the universe. I understand that I am just a part of the whole, and that it is a wheel and it will turn, okay? And to be able to embody that lightness, right? Which I know might be a little bit hard for you, Taurus, because you're so heavy. You're like, I'm a fixed sign, I'm a bull, like how do you want me to be light? And I totally get that. I understand. Look, that's you, the bull here. Yeah, but I mean, that's the thing too, is like you're not just a Taurus, you do have other elements to you, and we are not our astrological signs, okay? We are spirit, you know, we're more than just these egos, okay? So I think that's what it's also asking of you is not to hold so tight to your ego and the body that we came into, okay? And remember that we are spirits when it comes to eternity. So let's move into Six of Water. Six of Water, it also says that this is going to be like your timely outcome, you know, like a timely. So the way you have Six of Water, it could be like within 6 months you can see this outcome of Six of Water. But sixes are a number of harmony, reciprocation, collaboration, interaction, community, okay? I'm sorry, I was just reading. Alright. You may long to be part of a sisterhood, or you may be nostalgically looking back on a time in your life when you're part of a community. You may be brooding on the past or worrying about the future and finding it difficult to stay centered in the present moment. Call your community to you, even if you don't know who they are. Go to the water and cast your prayers upon the wave. I open my heart to all my relations and honor our connection. Right. Yeah. I'm feeling here, Taurus. This is just like an intuitive message I'm picking up. I think that you might project that people need too much from you, and that's what keeps you from connecting with other people, okay? That's what keeps you from truly connecting with your community and realizing that happiness or abundance doesn't really mean anything if you don't have anyone to share it with, right? Like, you want to feel part, and I feel like because you've overcome scarcity and you feel like other people have not within your community, you're avoiding connecting with them in that way. And you have the Judgment card here as well. It's in this lifetime that you need to overcome, you know, your fear of being vulnerable, your fear of being naked amongst your peers, amongst your community, and being vulnerable. Like, look at all this nakedness, like these naked women. See, and even this woman's naked, so it's kind of like, yeah, just be okay in your body and connect with nature in that way. I think that's a huge message that's coming through here for you, Taurus. Concerning the vessel that you're in, because I do feel like the way that these two, you know, there's like a scrunching of their bodies where they're just kind of like that they're trying to hide behind something, you know, they're trying to hide behind their pain, hide behind their money, hide behind, you know, what's really happening within them, which, as dark and heavy as it seems, it's actually really light, okay? So yeah, understand that you are spirit. I feel like the way that this is a child and this is what to avoid, I feel like maybe spirit is saying, like, yes, embody that wonderment, but don't forget that you are an old soul, and that this isn't the first time that you've been around the circle, okay, been around the wheel. Like, it seems like you probably have been reincarnated with the Judgment there as well. It's like you chose to be in this lifetime to struggle with these things, okay? All right, Taurus, I'm gonna wrap this up with a healing card. Let's see what the healing card has to say to Taurus. Angels, ancestors, guides, Mother Gaia, higher powers. Woo. Okay. All suffering stems from ignorance, hatred, and craving. Healing requires that you admit the truth about yourself. Is there someone you hate or something you crave? Are you an addict? Recognizing your struggles is the first step towards healing, which is like perfect for this. The way it felt, like right here, the Devil card is about addictions and cravings and things that keep you away from healing, things that keep you from surrendering and releasing to Spirit. So definitely energies to release here, Taurus, and also to be proud of and be grateful for, because you are moving into page energy, which means that you have let go of a lot of things. It's just time for you to readjust your sights and know where that you want to move forward. So I hope this helped. I love you so much, Taurus. The universe loves you. The collective loves you. Hope you have a good day. Peace.